Today we will be discussing the palm oil industry. But first, what is palm oil, you may ask? Palm oil is a vegetable oil derived from the fruit. It is used globally as part of our diet and is in more than half the packaged products that we use daily, such as soap, cleaning detergent, baked goods, and even cosmetics. Many manufacturers use this oil because it's cheaper, it has a longer shelf life, and takes up less space. High demands from global consumers for this cheap product means there will be an increase of palm oil plantations around the world, but we will be focusing on Indonesia for this video. Indonesia is one of the world's largest crude oil producers. Palm oil industry may be beneficial for consumers for everyday packaged products, but an increase of these plantations negatively affects plants, animals, humans, and the environment, which requires immediate attention. Now we will discuss a few examples of this One Health Triad.
The effects from deforestation have already led to high soil erosion and mass floods. Palm oil has also been devastating on local biodiversity. Key stakeholders for the palm oil situation include government officials in Indonesia, palm oil producers, manufacturers and consumers, local community members, physicians and veterinarians, and environmentalists and conservationists.
The bottom-up approach consists of 3 different components: raising awareness, conducting surveys, and offering medical assistance. The first step to raising awareness is getting the community involved and educating them about child labor, poor air quality, water contamination, and deforestation. The second step is to conduct surveys. Data collection can help us get a better understanding of how much locals really know about the palm oil industry. Data can also show us if locals have been experiencing any similar symptoms. The third step is medical assistance. We can ask local doctors to provide free services for people that may have been affected by poor air quality and water contamination. We can also ask clinics to provide free face masks.
Our top-down approach to bring lasting change in the palm oil industry consists of working with government officials and international organizations to implement policies that would 1. Tax products that contain palm oil from unsustainable sources, 2. Require transparency in products containing palm oil, and 3. Promote fair labor practices. Taxing products that contain palm oil from unsustainable sources can help promote the consumption of products containing palm oil from government-certified sustainable sources. This is a more practical alternative to completely boycotting products containing palm oil, as it is found in almost 50% of all packaged goods. Palm oil is often disguised behind various ingredient names such as PKO, palmitate, and stearic acid. Establishing laws that require food, cosmetics, and cleaning products to clearly indicate that they contain palm oil can allow consumers to be more conscientious of the products that they are buying. The palm oil industry has been known to violate human rights. Child and forced labor exists in the supply chains of major international brands such as Pepsi and Kraft. In order to promote fair labor practices, government officials can pass laws that ban child labor and establish a living minimum wage to all workers.
There are 3 levels for our community outreach plan. The first is community level. We'll use local media and workshops to spread out the facts, impacts, and latest policies. Then we'll have educational centers to continuously communicate with the local residents. Then is the national level. Use national medias and social medias to let more people know about the truth behind. Advertise our solutions and latest policies through national channels. The last is international level. Use social media to raise awareness around the world and invite experts to work on it together. Then present our findings and approaches in international conferences.
Potential roadblocks. Over half of the palm oil industry is owned by private enterprise, and crude palm oil exports are a huge portion of the country's economy. With vast amounts of damage and deforestation already done, even with instant change, the area may never recover to what it once was, and this would be devastating on the local economy. A company known as Reducing Emissions from Deforestation and Degradation is working to put a monetary value on Indonesian rainforest carbon sequestering abilities to fight climate change. Private land ownership policies can also be constructed to allocate a 50-50 ratio of agriculture and rainforest coverage on any property. Lastly, increased ecotourism can be used to raise appreciation and funding for biodiversity, as well as to find a source of alternative income for locals.